This channel does not promote any violent, harmful, or illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for an educational purpose only.
If the certificate issuing authority is satisfied that a certificate under this act has been obtained by any person by furnishing any false information or by misrepresenting any fact or by suppressing any material information or by producing any document which is an act of forgery, it may cancel, impound or revoke such certificate in such manner as may be prescribed.
হ্যাঁ ওকে তারপর amendment to of the section 9 certificate
Then subrule 2, subsection 2.
of section 2
Yes, Mr.
Subsection 2, notwithstanding anything contained in subsection 1, if the committee is satisfied, the committee, my lord, is under 8A. Committee is satisfied that a certificate under this act has been obtained by any person by furnishing any false information or by misrepresenting any fact or by suppressing any material information or by producing any document which is an act of forgery, it may issue a direction to the certificate issuing authority in such manner as may be prescribed to cancel, impound or revoke such certificate, and on receipt of such direction the certificate issuing authority shall by order in writing cancel, impound or revoke such certificate. Then kindly come to 9A. Protection is there.
9A
9A, Mr.
An appeal, yes.
9A of the rules.
No, the act.
The act.
act there is no 9
9 is not here.
Act is page 22.
9A is not there, Mr. Bhattacharya.
No,
I mean-
Lordship, look at the rules. Kindly come to me at act. Page
No,
20,
we are looking at the act.
page 22 of the bunch.
Yes, yes.
this is an act
8A is there, but 9A is not there.
9.
There's no 9. 8A is there, then 9 is there.
8A, then 9,
8A is constitution of the committee.
and then 9.
9A, but 9A is like you're reading 9.
9A.
Now 9A বলছে তো সেটা কনফিউশন আছে।
9A is there.
ওখানে নেই।
8A and then 9, 8B, 9.
I think, Mr. Mitra, you are pointing out 8A.
ভুল বলেছি।
No, after 9, my lord, 9A was, my lord, this is possibly prior to 2022.
Oh, what is 9A?
I shall read out, my lord. এটা থেকে বার করে
হ্যাঁ।
একটা কপি অন্তত বার করে এটাতে আছে। দেখো এখানে ফ্ল্যাগ করা আছে। May I read?
9A was the latest amendment. Act is an act.
একটা যেটা আছে দেখো না। আচ্ছা। May I read out, my lord?
Yes.
Appeal against cancellation, etc. of certificate. An appeal against any cancellation, impounding or revocation of the certificate under subsection 1 of section 9 shall lie to the district magistrate or the additional district magistrate authorized by the district magistrate in this behalf, where the certificate is cancelled or impounded or revoked, the subdivisional officer, and to the commissioner, presidency division, where the certificate is cancelled or impounded or revoked by an officer authorized under clause B of section 5, as the case may.
তো কত পেজ দেখাচ্ছে বলতো?
দাঁড়াও, আমি 1 মিনিট দেখছি, আমার এখানে কপি দিয়েছিল।
That is the appellate problem.
9A is the appellate.
No person as on date, my lord, has come forward before this court, my lord. I have taken instruction challenging any cancellation.
Yes, Mr. Bhattacharya, anything in reply you want to say?
Yes, that I have challenged that the authority of the state to issue notification. That this is bad by the doctrine of dictation. Kindly come to the order of 14th May.
The entire memo is not under challenge, Mr.
Entire memo.
No, in item number first matter, the only that offending provision.
No, I am arguing the second matter before your lordship. Second matter, my lord, I am
No, we
challenging.
understood, Mr. Bhattacharya, you are worried about the last paragraph.
That is one, my lord, point of worry, but the entire thing, my lord, state government doesn't have any authority under the law.
But that is not the subject matter of challenge in the first matter. Kindly see the prayer of the
Let
first
kindly,
matter.
I am arguing both, kindly takes up the second matter. The 30, item 30, which is being argued. My lord, the first one is, my lord, unfortunately, a truncated prayer. My lord, my basic challenge is, my lord, whether the state government by a general notification direct review from 2011. My lord, statute has given a specific power to a statutory authority to discharge his function. My lord, he can do suo motu. He can do, my lord, on the basis of the complaint. But my lord, here that you have to revise from 2011, it's a dictation which is not permissible, my lord, under the constitutional law. My lord, kindly takes up the circular once again.
Then, Mr. Bhattacharya, you are complying, you are having no problem with one portion of the circular.
My lord, I have
That
problem
you
with,
have pleaded. That
No.
I have no problem if the usual procedure under section.
I say that the steps available under the statute will not,
That is available.
that's all.
Your interim protection which you are wanting is that you are including a fresh ground. You are including a fresh ground for in the last paragraph entitling the authority to go into the
Well,
issue.
probably, my lord, I am misunderstood.
No, you argued jurisdictional
But
aspect.
my basic point, my lord, that the state government, my lord, has no authority to direct.
That we will consider on affidavits.
Now, let them file
Maybe
affidavit, but
are-
in the meantime, my lord, this circular, my lord, should be stayed. Subject to-
circular state
Subject
will go against your
Lord, this is state subject to, my lord, the ordinary procedure to be complied on the statute. No, I have never said that there should not be any re-verification. If somebody, my lord, comes up with a prayer that X has obtained this, and that has been done in many cases. But that should not be, my lord, that it would be reviewed from 2011. Kindly see what is the social insecurity and the disturbance ought to be created.
Mr. Bhattacharya, in interim stage, you cannot pray for a final relief. You are saying that you
The
start.
final relief would be quashing. The final,
Passing we will consider, Mr.
my lord,
Bhattacharya.
therefore, I am not asking
But,
the final relief. I am not asking, my lord, kindly appreciate, my lord. Probably I am really not able to communicate that the statute has empowered the method of cancellation. My lord, that process should continue, but that should not be done on the basis of the dictation of the state, that he do it from 2011. I am on that. And that is, my lord, one other is, my lord, the SIR.
do it from 2011 or 2005 makes no difference, Mr. Bhattacharya.
It makes a-
Because ultimately, even if they pick up those cases, that has to be subject to the regards of section of the Identification Act. So that issue, Mr. Bhattacharya, we will decide. But we cannot. You say that the power the conferred upon the authorities under the statute, you yourself have pleaded that I have no problem with that.
I'm
But
saying-
the entire circular cannot stay because there is a jurisdictional error. That stay cannot stipulate a particular cutoff date for that purpose. That, Mr. Bhattacharya, requires an adjudication upon merits. But whatever it is, even if they pick up certificates from 2011, it has to go through the regards of section 9.
Yes,
That,
But-
Mr. Bhattacharya.
My lord, do the authority has any,
No, what happens, Mr. Bhattacharya, the entire circular is state. Your contention is that no, then there will be an impression that the authorities cannot take out genuine cases also.
that you clarify.
So that is, you are aggrieved by
I-
why you are calling from
My lord
2011.
would be pleased to, my lord, kindly excuse my lord, impertinence. My lord, please to observe that the authority will proceed bereft of and independent of the circular. What is the problem?
No, where is that? They have not said so.
Kindly read that.
Yes, they have not said that
Kindly-
the SDO will not consider.
Kindly read that. Kindly allow me to read it, my lord.
Yes.
What prompted, my lord, the issuance of circular? Re-verification of caste certificate issued since 2011.
right.
including those issued during the Duare Sarkar program, where statute has empowered that if anybody has obtained it by fraud and others, statute will take action. But you are dictating it. I have to go from 2011. Why this dictation? And then kindly also come how this contradiction runs. This is done not for any administrative purpose. You are aware that 1.69 crore caste certificate has been issued since 2011. Such and such certificates, such and such have been issued by the respective certificate issuing authorities against applications received through Duare Sarkar camps in so and so. It is further stated that is certain second generation caste certificate might also have been issued or presumption on the basis of such certificates during this period. Now it has been observed that authenticity and genuine sum, you yourself is not sure, and you are saying that some certificates issued since have been challenged by different quarters. If they have been challenged, that is gone into by the statute.
No, we understand that, Mr. Bhattacharya, but it comes down to the point that exclusion will be on the basis of the statute.
Why should I be sent to this rigor, irrespective of any particular complaint?
That we will decide at the time of final.
This matter has been taken up on the.
Moreover, first matter is not, your
I-
trigger is not that.
Lordship hearing the second matter too.
Yes, the second
Yes.
matter we will take up.
In second matter, my lord, this is the specific argument that we have challenged the authority of this government. And when they say re-verification of such caste certificate, well, let it remain to the such. Why it should be, my lord, omnibus? You yourself say that re-verification of such caste certificate at the level of the respective issue will be done. Well, such means, my lord, it has a specific definite number on the basis of the complaint. And then you are therefore requested to kindly advise all these subdivisional officers. Therefore, this is dictation. SDOs don't receive any complaint or this doesn't do its no moto. What this certificate is authority to re-verify all caste certificates issued since 2011.
Now,
If you say,
verification Mr. Bhattacharya has to pass through the rigors of Section 9. Your contention is that you cannot pick it up from 2011.
no,
You are saying from 2000.
I have not said that. I have said that if any complaint comes from 2005 even, that can be done. That is the duty cast upon the statutory authority. But here the statutory authority is directed that you have to do this. Whether, my lord, that dictation is permissible under the law. And you yourself, the government says that such certificates, and then you come to add another thing which is serious. Serious thing, the next page, moreover. Well, the moreover is an additional emphasis. Caste certificate issued to the persons and dependents whose name had been deleted from the electoral roll. Now, but when I had got the certificate, I had a certificate. Now, since it has been deleted, in the recently conducted SIR exercise, shall be examined and may be cancelled. Who is going to examine? How we can examine whether my name in the electoral roll was genuinely deleted or not? And then threat. Any laxity in this regard will be viewed accordingly. Personal liability has to be fixed up. the concluding line, any laxity in this regard will be viewed accordingly and personal liability of the issuing authority shall be fixed. Therefore, nobody will take the responsibility, everybody will go on without cancelling. Any laxity would be, how this threat from the higher authority that comes to the statutory authority? Is it not without hit by the doctrine of dictation at the very initial stage?
চলো আসো না দুটো দুটো একসাথে নিয়ে নাও involved in both the above repetition